What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, we'll be unboxing the Air Jordan 14 Gym Red dubbed Toro. Now, if you guys know and have been following this sneaker, it is not an easy cop for a lot of people. Some people may claim that it was easy, and it may have been for them, but for a lot of people, they took the big L. So with that said, guys, I personally was lucky to hit on this shoe on a raffle, but let me know in the comments below, were you guys able to hit on the shoe? Did you go after it? Did you not care about this shoe? I know a lot of people are saying they don't really see the hype in the sneaker. I did end up picking the shoe up, and I am glad that I did, simply because I have not had a 14 since I was in high school, and that was the very first colorway. And back then they did not have dub names for the sneakers, so it was the white pair with the gray, black, red, the original 14, the first one that ever came out. Now I'm pretty sure you guys do know the dub name for that sneaker, but I do not. Anyways, enough of that, guys. I am happy to have this sneaker here, and I'm glad that I'm able to bring this unboxing and review to you guys right here on All About The Sneakerz. Now, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, I do have a lot of stuff to do, guys, so I don't want to take a lot of you guys' time. Let's go ahead and jump right into the unboxing. All right, and as you can see here, I have the box. It is a red Air Jordan box. It looks like the same box that the 13s come in. I can't remember way back when I first got my only pair of 14s that I got in high school, but can't remember what that box looked like. But here is a red box, and I'm pretty sure this is what the 14s originally came in, but I don't think it was red. So if you guys do know, comment below, let me know. But I think this is a nice touch if they did change the color of the box up for this release. And as you can see on the top of the box, there is a black Jumpman in the center in an embossed circle. And there is not much going on the side of the box, nor the front or rear. But here on the bottom of the box, we do have our typical Jumpman and Nike branding. And on this side of the box, we have our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 14 Retro, size 10. Colorway reads black, gym red, white, off-white. The suggested retail value is $190 US. Now let's see what we have under the lid. And as you guys can see here, we have our typical pop-up lid, the flip lid, receipt out the way. And as you can see, we have our standard white tissue paper. And on the inside of the box, there is a quality control sticker inside of there. But let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there you have it, the Air Jordan 14 Gym Red dubbed Toro. Now I think this is a very, very clean sneaker. I love the colorway. Obviously, it is a Bulls colorway or a Chicago colorway per se. This is never released in this colorway, but for some reason, it still gives you an OG vibe. Now let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. Okay, so now let's go over the shoe a little in depth. Starting here on the outsole, you can see we do have a black outsole that goes up to the midsole. And for those of you guys who are seeing this shoe for the very first time, an Air Jordan 14, this is a little plastic piece here on the midsole. Not sure what that's there for, maybe just style, but I like how it looks. Okay, so like the colorway red on the box, here on the midsole, on these little kind of spike points or whatever you want to call those, as well as going around here to the rear, we do have that off-white look, and it does have like a bit of a shine to it. Not too sure what that is called, but that is the off-white that is in the colorway. And then here in between that on the midsole, we have our regular white. We have black suede here on the toe, and that suede does feel pretty premium, very nice. And here on the entire upper or the mid panel, we have a nubuck red. Very nice look to that shoe. I think the first 14 that I had was leather, definitely not nubuck on there, but I do think the front of it may have had some suede, but I do like it with the nubuck on this one. And as you can see, we have that Jumpman logo there in the center, and it does have the plastic over it. And then here you don't really get any eyelets on this, just the model itself is designed or constructed to where the eyelets are pretty much hidden, but you do get this one little lace hole here up top. All right guys, moving on to the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look to the lateral side with a little bit of difference here on the midsole. So in this area here, there's like a little netting cage, kind of like breathable type of material to, I guess, let the foot breathe some. I'm not too sure why that's there, but just in case you didn't know that was on the 14s, it is right there. But other than that, guys, not much to go over on the medial side of the shoe. It is very plain. Moving on to the front of the shoe, or back here on the toe, as you can see, we do have that black suede. Then right here above the toe, we have a white Jumpman. Black suede going up the tongue with black laces in place. On up to the top of the tongue, we get this black canvas kind of mesh filling material. It's a little stiff. And then here we get the red Jordan text on the very top of the tongue with the red plastic pieces on both sides. Moving on to the back of the shoe, as you can see, we have that black outsole, the white midsole, and the red hits on each side of the shoe, with the black rubber piece in the center with the white Jumpman and white 23. And up top, we do get a little bit of gray on the very top of the rear. Moving on to the insole, as you can see, we do have a black sock liner. We have a cardboard shoe tree inside. And then on the insole of the shoe, we do have that red Jumpman there in the center of a black insole. And then here on our laces, as you can see, we do have some metal pieces on the lace tips. One thing about the 14 that I do like is these laces. These laces are really, really cool. And it's really hard to see, but they do have a Jumpman logo embossed on the lace tip. All right, now moving on to the outsole. As you can see, we have a primarily black outsole. We do get a red hit here with a 14 Roman numeral on it, as well as a red Jumpman here in the center. And we get these little white hints here just coming around the outside of the outsole. And we also have another one here in the rear. But that pretty much wraps up the outsole, guys. Almost forgot to mention here on the back of the tongue, we do have that 14 Roman numeral as well in red. All right, guys, and that is pretty much all that I have to go over on this shoe. If you've seen a 14 before, then this is nothing new to you. It's just a different colorway, an OG type of vibe on a new colorway. I believe that if this shoe would have came out years ago, this would have been even more highly sought after than it was. But this shoe was very sought after, I believe, because it was dubbed Toro, or maybe some people just really like the colorway. I'm not too sure, but it did go up pretty quickly on the resale market, at least on StockX. I saw this shoe going for somewhere around the $300 range, maybe a little over for some sizes. I want to say I've even seen 400 on there, so pretty good resale on this shoe. I believe this shoe may go up, it may go down a little bit and go back up. I'm not really too sure, but it may be something that if you did double up on this or triple or whatever, you may want to hold on to it for a little bit. But I did want to get this because I did need a 14 in my collection. I'm trying to complete my collection from 1 through 14, and the only thing that I'm currently missing is a 7 and a 2. So we're almost there, guys. But anyways, comment below, let me know, were you guys successful at getting this sneaker? Did you take the W or did you take the L? Do you not care about the shoe? Do you plan on, if you do have extra pairs, reselling it or whatever you guys have planned? Just let me know in the comments below. And guys, that pretty much wraps up this episode. Now let's go ahead and do one more quick 360 on the shoe. All right, and one last look at the shoe before we put it away. All right, guys, once again, it is your boy, All About The Sneakerz. That pretty much wraps up this episode, guys, on this very hot sneaker. And you just saw it, the Air Jordan 14 Gym Red, dubbed Toro. Now, I do want to thank all of you guys for tuning into the channel. I really appreciate what you're doing, smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure you do go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Once again, guys, it is your boy, All About The Sneakerz. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. I am signing off. Salute, I'm out.